Well, we're back.
Yes.
Actually, we had a great last video. Or good
in order to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs. Real seals, they wear fake medals like Medal of Honor that they didn't earn.
Well, we're back.
Yes.
Actually, we had a great last video. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was good.
People liked the Shipley.
Yeah. Don Shipley is fucking. He rocks. Thank you very much for everybody watching and comments. Dude, we had a lot of comments.
Yes.
But
just a few of them. We'll talk about it.
Yep. Yeah. Who do we got to start with?
JR. Spelled Jayr.
Yeah, darn right. Well, hey, whatever. It's a handle, right?
He was wondering why Shipley doesn't search for more of the misdeeds done within the SEALs organization.
And they're like I say, that it's the old tried and true, kind of wore out, whatever you want to say, but just bad apples everywhere.
Well, yeah, and you could do that with anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You could tear apart.
You take companies, there's bad people in the company. Stuff. Yeah, you take the police, there's bad people in the police, but most, I think, are good people.
In order to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs.
There's always you can't get rid of all
human loss, I guess, or misdeeds, or
people that are just shit people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying...
There's also psychopaths,
Yeah.
You can't account for stuff like that.
You can't. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying. But I do, I try to focus on the 98% that are amazing and all that they do, and not focus on the 2% that are horrible.
I mean, occasionally there's something that happens that can't be ignored.
Exactly. Exactly. Hey,
we haven't really done a lot of research into Navy SEAL stuff either.
I
just
thought,
touching on this guy because he came across our radar.
Dude, he rocks.
He's pretty awesome.
He's a shit.
Yeah. People shouldn't get credit for claiming they did stuff like that when there are very few people who did it, and they deserve the credit, even though most of them don't want it.
Exactly. And,
most of them are pretty humble people.
The thing is when you're talking the military and things overseas too, political gets into that.
Well, if you've never been,
you never really know.
I mean, come on, man.
I try to give them every benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I think, like I say, 98, 99% are probably
trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's always going to be a few.
Yeah. But But we're not trying to focus on enough people focus on stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not looking for negative.
And then another one from either Donald Z. Lotnick or Donald Zlotnick.
Yeah.
SEALs with fake medals. He was calling out. That's
interesting.
Real SEALs, they wear fake medals like Medal of Honor that they didn't earn.
Yeah, I kind of take that. Well, as soon as I read that, I was like, that's actually interesting. I'd like to see, maybe a Don to do or somebody,
separate segment on.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat because that is a bad thing.
Yeah, and Donald said to start with Lieutenant Carey and Slabowski.
Don't know who they are.
Red Feather, he said.
I don't know who they are.
Who that is.
I'll look
That's
up
what he said in his comment.
I'll look up, do a little research and see. But maybe, like I say, I'd be interested in watching Don do something. A breakdown on that.
Where, if you find but damn, dude, that'd probably hurt a little bit,
Yeah.
To go out and find. Shut up, phone. To do that.
Yeah.
And then Kane Mayfield said that, what did he say? Don is a legend?
He's fucking right, he is. That dude's
absolutely.
Dude, he's a bad son of a bitch.
He for sure is.
Everything that I've heard and said, see about this guy is he's like the dude you expect. That he's not only amazing at what he does, right?
Yeah.
And or exceptional because he's
some rough edges there.
But he's also a character, where he's gonna do what
And that's Don Shipley, DonShipley, dude.
Yeah.
Look that guy up. Give him a like, subscribe, ring the bell. He's a good dude.
And thank you for all the comments.
Yeah.
There's definitely. Send us stuff. We'll read it on air.
Yeah, why not? What else are we doing?
Yeah, no problem. We don't want all the crappier shit, and negativity and stuff.
Well, I mean, but if you're gonna spill it, we'll do something with it.
Exactly.
Either that or if it's too horrible, we'll just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean,
not everything has to be.
No, you say what you want to say, but we'll call out everything that's interesting.
Yeah, you might make it on the show. So,
but I say Don Shipley is a legend. I mean, not
100%.
Not only as in the military, not only in the Navy, not only as a SEAL, but if he wasn't any of that, and he was just lived his life the same way as he does, dude, we'd be laughing saying that dude's an awesome dude. He's a legend,
For sure, definitely. So, it was destined either way.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I've been seeing nothing but all the Doge stuff come across my TikTok. That's all I've been seeing, dude.
Go yourself.
And we talked a little bit.
All the government waste.
We talked a little bit, so suffer with us for a minute because we talked a little bit about trying to get.
Not to laugh at it, but I mean, anybody who's, my generation, I was born in '84, anybody who's around that time or a little bit before that, we all know that the government's just been blowing our money for years.
How stupid are our leaders?
And we've wanted to know what it gets. I mean, the CIA was going to get audited before 9/11 and that Pentagon plane crash thing. They were going to get audited then.
Yeah,
and it never happened.
And then if they ever done it in the past, which they have, but it's always been a real gentle.
Yeah.
But we talked about it a little bit beforehand or whatever. I made a comment about, we're trying to talk about other things in politics, but that's all that's in the news at the moment.
I mean,
so we're going to touch on
blowing up every aspect of everything. I mean, everybody's so sick of politics at this point.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that is all I'm seeing. And
exactly.
Just to find out that they were wasting billions of dollars on stuff, and it's like, okay, we're not crazy, we're all not.
The deal is the government going to waste money? Yes,
for sure.
Are they going to do stuff that we're like, okay, it needs to be done, but they paid probably twice as what it was worth. I get it. We all kind of understand that. We don't expect them just to throw it away, and that the shit they're coming up with is where they just threw it away.
Yeah,
we have very stupid people.
Legit, just tossing money down the drain.
For nothing.
Yeah,
for absolutely nothing.
Stupid research that doesn't need to be done when we could be researching medicine or even weapons or anything. I mean, all kinds of stuff. We could be researching.
I would say all that extra money. I would say house our fucking homeless vets.
Fine.
They're talking about having people, they're going to give them the option to get help and stuff like that. And if they don't want to, then they'll have asylums for people who can't make the choice.
Yep.
And then, you're going to have to.
How far would, I mean.
And they said anybody, a lot of them are just people that are down on their luck. Just bad times hit and they had nothing. And now, I mean, how are you supposed to get a job and shit when you're homeless? Nobody's going to hire a homeless person. You don't have an address, nothing.
And how much of that money? I mean, I don't know.
So they're going to help people who are just down on their luck, too. He said they're going to put together programs to help those people get back on their feet,
And how much of that money that they're finding, what is it? It's over $100 billion.
Oh, so much money.
And how much of that would have, I mean, we could have put towards building houses.
We're saving $1 billion a day already.
Yeah,
and
we could have put
probably way more than that now.
We could have put towards building houses. Yeah. We could have put towards shelters,
mental health facilities.
We could have put towards
idea.
We could have put towards their health care.
Not insane asylums like we used to have.
Yeah,
professional. We know how to do it now. We know how to do it. There's professional mental health facilities. Why not build more? They gave more jobs, more stuff. And homeless vets. There's no excuse to have homeless vets whatsoever in our country. None.
I mean, are you going to get it down to zero? No, but. Dude,
why not?
Because
the only ones that'll stay homeless are ones that you can't catch, literally.
Well, not really. I mean, there's ones that just don't want to be involved. You know what I mean? In society, they just want to do their thing and be free range.
They're gonna have to move out of towns. Then you're gonna have to move out of the city.
They just move from city to city to do their thing, and that's the way they they want to be. So that's why I'm saying you can't get it to zero.
You're going to get moved along. You're going to get moved along a lot more.
150 million. God knows what it is, but it's absolutely ridiculous that we are allowing. We're allowing our society to say it's okay, basically.
Yeah, for that many people to be homeless.
No, you can't be.
It's okay to have human feces on the street.
No.
Oh, come on. It's okay to have dirty needles lining the curbs and stuff in Kensington, Philadelphia, all that. It's totally okay.
They're housing illegals. Why in the hell ain't we housing our freaking homeless vets?
Because nobody's
complain. They're not they're not the big. That's
they might not vote for you. A lot of those homeless vets might not vote Democrat.
They probably don't vote. That's why they're getting ignored.
Well, they might not vote Democrat if they did vote.
Well, I'm just telling you,
illegals coming over for free, getting everything handed to them, they're going to vote for the party that handed it.
That fucking shit pisses me off.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not saying not to help everybody, only focus on one. But if anybody needs to be focused on or slightly prioritized above it, is the guy that fucking signed up to defend our way of life.
Yeah.
Signed up to give all.
It just makes sense.
And we ignore. Fuck that.
That's a lot.
We're not ignoring
the age of common sense is coming back. I like that a lot.
I hope so.
A lot of the stuff that's going on is it just fucking makes sense.
Yeah.
And the government shouldn't be wasting our tax money on stupid shit that we didn't agree that they could spend it on.
Yeah. And it's like
nobody said that we wanted to pay for trans surgeries in Guatemala.
I'm a big supporter of our military. Do I agree with everything we've ever, but it ain't the guys. Same with the police. I'm a big supporter of this police. Do I agree with everything they've
I've met cops that are absolute dicks, but I've met way more cops that are completely cool.
Exactly.
Regular guys doing it always.
But you know what I mean?
I met one cop was my favorite cop. His favorite thing to say was, "Don't make me do my job."
Yeah, I know.
Don't make me do my job. Come on, man.
And usually if you're just relaxing, I mean, they know.
Yeah.
Just don't fuck with them. And
there's a big difference between fucking this guy was speeding and
there's always somebody that's going to
beat the shit out of somebody,
Yeah, that's the problem. There's always going to be that guy, that guy. That's always not. I'm talking about the police. There's always going to be police.
Well, there's that guy in everywhere.
And I'm like, and
there's
he's
that guy that can't control himself, that abuses his power.
The only thing I can say to just on that, I'd like to see is to police their own. When a dude's out of line, that.
Yeah, but they have a lot of incentive to hide stuff like that.
I know. But when a dude's out of line, I know. But when a dude's out of line, tell me that one person that would look negative because we all seen the videos, right? We all seen the videos and stuff. And if they get up to where they get the guy and they, beat him up when they shouldn't have. Everybody's seen that stuff. Are you going to look negative at that guy? Yeah. You just beat the dude up. Sometimes it's needed. Most of the time it's probably not. But is you ever going to look up if the two extra guys, 2 extra cops that show up there, grab that cop and throw him up against frickin', and say, that's enough. Get out of here. You're out. You're done.
Yeah.
Everybody be like, that's what needs to happen. Because that's what I'm saying.
They need to just keep everybody in line.
They need to police themselves that way.
Problem officers need to be pushed out.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got mental issues, get the fuck out.
Put him on a desk.
Yeah.
Whatever you know what I mean. Don't let him deal with public if he can't deal with.
Yeah, let him be the angry desk guy.
Yeah, because the dude that you call, he's all pissed off.
He's a dick.
Whatever. He's gonna be a dick anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying is that's the only negative thing I guess I could say is you see too much of that.
Yeah.
And
well, you see a lot of stuff with like cops planning drugs and shit since the what are they called?
Body-worn cameras.
Body cams. Yeah. Since they started wearing those, you've seen quite a few people get busted, tossed in little baggies in the back of somebody's car. Oh, what's this here? And it's like that motherfucker should be torched, dude. That guy should be. Because, I mean, that's a complete embarrassment to the police department, to just police officers in general. But that is shameful, dude.
I mean, like I say, we all seen these videos where Like, I would like to. This is the version of what we see versus the version of what I would like to see.
We should be able to trust them.
I would say everybody's seen a video where the cop had grabbed a guy and slammed him to the ground, roughed him up, and probably didn't deserve it. So we all seen the ones that they do deserve it, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the ones that they don't. They don't deserve it, maybe that much.
Excessive force,
They went a little too far.
They come in just adrenaline, topped out.
Now, I do understand that they
it's a dangerous job.
Yeah, they might be hyped up. They might be this
job.
But if let's say the dude, like he roughed him up and put him down to the ground harder than he needed to, right? And there's 2 other police officers there. If you're watching the video where he's like, boom, you'd be like, damn, right? But if the guy that did that just say, you guys take it, just I gotta step back.
Yeah.
And he policed himself, saying, I just need a second.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not saying that he did wrong. He just said, it's not going to get any better from here. I need to check myself.
But people would take that and be like, see, that's a sign of him doing something wrong, and they would sue the department for it.
But they have qualified immunity to get out of it anyway.
I mean, if that stays around, yeah.
Well, they're going to keep it around. They've got to have it to some extent.
Yeah.
I don't think to the extent it is today, but they need to have it to some extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, or I'd like to see if a guy did that, or I'd like to see the freaking, other cop freaking like tell him, hey, fucking go write the fucking ticket, or go fucking open up the car, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll take it from here. At least then you'd be like, okay, yeah, I get it. Guy fucked up, but you know what I mean.
Jesus
I
Christ,
think society could swallow that a little bit better.
Though. Yeah. Everything's on fucking video, man.
I think society could swallow that a little bit better, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I wouldn't see it unless we see it all the time. If we see that stuff,
well, we have issues like they go into a house and shoot somebody who's not armed. Stuff like that. There's some of that going on. But the cop that did that, there was one. There was a black lady that got shot down. I can't remember where it was. But she got shot, and it was an old white-haired cop, and he'd had issues in the past of excessive force, and he had been in trouble many times before, and he finally killed somebody. Like, see, it shouldn't have got that far.
Yeah,
there should have been. I mean, there's a certain level of, the brotherhood of the police officers, and we got to look out for each other, and we got to take care of each other. We got to watch each other's backs. But then there's a certain point where you're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's not okay. You can't do this anymore.
No, like I say, and they have to have better training.
And and it would take
one.
And defund is so dumb. They need more funding. More funding.
They need more training.
To do better, you need more funding.
Yeah, they need more training. They need more good police officer role models, I guess you could say. The new guys coming in, seeing it, they kind of fall into line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you come into a corrupt organization, not saying the cops are, but I'm just saying.
But I'm saying if you come into a department that is overly corrupt and you want to be a good cop, you're not going to make it.
No, you'll over time,
or you'll just be a desk jockey.
Over time, you kind of conform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to succeed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and just naturally in society, it's like you might not, be into whatever you're not gonna do it all the first day, but you'll slowly become indoctrinated. It's like you go to a new job, right? All brand new people, they ain't around. Whatever they're kind of into, you're not really into. But after a year or two, you're talking to them about it. You're kind of conforming, and you're all getting it. That's what I'm saying. If you have bad people at the top or bad training officers, the good ones coming in will even conform, and that's just
it's any
way
workplace.
of society.
That's any workplace.
That's just way of society.
If you got a shit crew and you throw a good person into that shit crew, but you throw them in at a low level position by themselves, they're gonna just end up part of that crew. Yeah.
And we should have more people like Shipley. Like, maybe we should.
That's why.
Maybe we should.
There's not a shit ton of Navy SEALs out there,
No, but I mean that dude's awesome.
It's a rare breed.
But maybe we should name this one Don Shipley, the man, the myth, the legend. That'd be awesome.
Oh man. No, he's great. Nah, he got an episode already.
I think we're going to get the hell out of here, right?
Hell yeah, that was a good one, dude.
All right. Well,
that was fun.
I don't know if it was good.
We had fun. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I had a blast, dude. That was a good time.
Yeah, damn right. And
hell yeah.
Keep sending comments. We love it. We'll bring it out and everything will be great.
Yeah, dude.
Well, at least it won't be as bad as what we normally are.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
No.
Yeah.
We actually clean up and try to be nice and decent while we do this.
Ish.
So you can imagine what life is really like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're out of here.
See you later.